Ever since the August before, when the Germans had invaded Poland, then they became aware that it could happen in the Netherlands too, or in Holland. So I was 14 years old at that time, and we didn't have any idea what it would be like to wake up in the morning and having the Germans right outside our gate. And we heard later that there were about 40,000 people that had been killed during that time. About 5 days after the Germans had invaded, the Dutch army capitulated. One thing what was kind of sad was we couldn't trust your own neighbors anymore. We had to be very careful with who we visited with or who we talked with, which was difficult. When our preacher preached one Sunday on the light of the Lord, and he said no matter how dark it was going to be in our life, Christ was still the light. And that gave us all hope. All we knew was that the Allies became involved, and that was in the end of the tunnel. There was a little light, maybe someday we would be free from the Germans. Because we really felt oppressed. Right about noon that Sunday, we heard a lot of noise, and we all went outside, and here came the big airplanes pulling with cables the gliders. And we didn't have any idea what that meant. And then all of a sudden, the big airplanes would let the cables loose on the glider planes, and they would come slowly down by themselves on a big area where there was heather growing, real open area, and that's where they landed. But at the same time, a lot of paratroopers came down by parachute also. And that really woke up the Germans, because they really started shooting at the planes and at the paratroopers. And a real big airplane came right over our house and burning, and went a little ways away from their place and burned all up. And some of the paratroops never made it.